Yeah, it was wild. Racing incident. I mean, it is what it is. Flew straight to California Sunday morning. Had to cancel a bunch of flights, and I was supposed to go back to Charlotte, so I went to California, then stayed with family out there, and got surgery on Monday morning, and then went straight to physical therapy. And yeah, there's no honestly rest from the time that I crashed Saturday night to today. There's been no break. It's either been in the car going to physical therapy to rehab this, or it's been wild. It's been wild, and I'm finally able to rest, and I'm excited for that, so I'm amped. It's tender in a way. Obviously, the movement is okay. It's more the skin. Easiest way to explain it is like if you put a Band-Aid and like you have to like move your skin, you feel that yank, and that's what I feel on this whole thing all day. So we've gone through quite a few bottles of liquid bandage to secure this thing so it doesn't get sweat in there to get it infected. But yeah, it is what it is. After today, I showed up here feeling like a 2 out of 10, and now it's probably it's closer to 4 to 5. But that's to be expected. I mean, what do you expect 5 days out of surgery? Yeah, I was working through a lot today, trying to get the anesthesia out of my system and like the blood flowing. It was a lot. You want to know my real plan? I am gonna go home. I am gonna rest. I'm gonna work on my shoulder, and I'm gonna play Fortnite. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna be gaming. We're gonna be eating good, and we're gonna be working the shoulder for a week. So catch me on the sticks.
It's it's still a good step. It was a really tough track tonight. I mean, for me, this week was a really good week, really my best week of the year so far. So coming into this race, just had some good confidence, really got some good bike time this week, and then we come here to this track, and nothing can prepare you for this track. So the fact that we had a Triple Crown here too, it was really technical. So first 2 sessions out today were pretty good. I think I got a little ahead of myself in the third, or Q2. Didn't ride super good in that one. Thankfully, I still had a good time from the first qualifier and was able to go to the mains from that. But really, each race out tonight, I finished a better position and was passing some guys and just racing forward. The first one I started in the front and dropped back and just really a little bit uncomfortable. Bike setup wasn't really there, but I was also just riding defensively the whole time and kind of struggling. So my second 2 mains were better, and it's just I've been making such big steps lately that today it wasn't as big of a step, and it's easy. I want to be bummed about it because it's like, dude, I want that next big chunk, but it's still a good step, and we need to keep that consistency going, because a track like this, it could have totally went the other way, forcing it a little bit too much. So I'm happy to get through this and to work through mistakes and work through just being uncomfortable. And I've struggled. I would say these type of conditions are kind of my worst, and so today was the best I've ridden them, and just trying to continue to overcome, trying to continue to take those steps and keep working forward, because it's that next group of guys is not far in front of me, and tonight I was battling more with that group of guys. It doesn't necessarily feel like it because of how slow the track is here. So I'm ready to get back to work. We got another week, then we got Seattle. Not sure if that's going to be muddy, but we will be ready for whatever. So yeah, I'm excited.
The nights went pretty good, I think. Hayden, going into the third one, he was tied with McAdoo with the 1-2, and he had a 2-1. And we knew we had to beat McAdoo in the third one. Vialle was fairly close. He had 7 points going into the third one, so we knew we had to beat McAdoo and to win it, So he had a pretty good jump off the gate, came into the first turn, clipped the tough block, ended up going down. Short races, these are 10-lap races, so it's tough. and he crawled his way up. He got 6th, ended up 3rd overall, so pretty happy with that. Could have been much worse, but obviously the end game is the championship, and there's a lot of races coming up. There's East-West shootouts. There's 2 in there still, and lots of racing still to go, and anything can happen. So the end goal is the championship. Hayden had the best week this week that he's had, since December. So really happy with his riding. His riding is getting better and better every week, and we'll just continue to be better. And obviously we can win races. We did it tonight, so we'll continue with that in mind, and keep our championship hopes alive. I mean, we're 16 points down. Came in with 12 points down, so we lost some points tonight, but that's fine. I mean, we'll continue to fight, and that's the end goal. So not super pumped on the night, but could have been a lot worse. Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, you saw the addition of Mosman on the team. He'll start in Seattle. Smitty and Thrasher are both riding exceptionally well. We found some stuff on the bike just this week, which is really exciting. They're both riding. I mean, all 3 of them are riding really, really, really good. You could pretty much throw a blanket over all 3 of them. They're close. Obviously, Smitty's won races, Nate's won race, and Mosman's right there speed-wise. So we're excited to go back on the East. We got some veteran guys, and we're ready for that one for sure. So excited.
Night was good. That was good. It's Triple Crown. Always interesting. A lot of stuff can happen. Those 3 starts makes it a little more chaotic. Ended up, I think, on like 13, 14 for 13th overall. So consistent. It was good. The track was gnarly. It was super tough. I'm sure everyone will tell you that. Just really soft and rutted all day. And trying to sprint and go fast for a shorter race 3 times. It was tough. Just tried to get as best start as I could and just kind of hit my lines and try to hit lines that I could hit consistently, because it was easy to make a lot of mistakes out there. So try to find a good pace, a good rhythm, good lines that I could just nail, lap after lap. And so it wasn't great, wasn't anything special, but it was good, it was consistent, and happy with the 13th. So overall good night, happy with it, and looking forward to Seattle next week. The bike's actually been in a pretty good spot. I've been pretty happy with it. So I've made some changes did some testing the last couple weeks, but always went back to my base. So nothing was really better overall than what I had. So it's always good to obviously just keep experimenting and trying to find something that's even better. But no, the bike's pretty good. Like I said, it's not that we're trying to test it because the bike's not good. It's just, it's good, but you always try to be better, right? So I've kind of went back to my base. Probably stick with it. Maybe try a couple things this week, but nothing particularly for Seattle. It's a West Coast, but it's usually not as soft as this, but it'll be a little soft, a little ruddy, most likely. You never know what the weather's going to give you in Seattle. So got to be prepared for anything, and got a good couple days riding this week, and see what we have there.
Yeah, this kind of solidified my thoughts on a Triple Crown. I wouldn't be mad if they took them away. But, riding was good. It just didn't play to my favor. Bad start on the first one and rode around in 11th till halfway, and then started riding good and got 6th. And then second one, got a good start and then went backwards and then started riding good around halfway again. And then third one, I got off to a decent start, not great, but got in behind Jason, and I was about to go by him in the whoops, and I don't know what happened, if it was a mistake or he just cut over to the right, but I ended up hitting him, and I went down, and I was pissed, but it happens. We'll go back, do some homework, work on the first couple laps. I need to work on my sprint laps, but it was super gnarly tonight. I mean, the softest track of the year probably, and we do the most laps on it. So it was interesting, but just got to be better all around. But tonight kind of solidified my thoughts on the Triple Crown Series little deal. Yeah, I like Seattle. I always liked Seattle. I think I won there in 2018 or no, 2017. So, and 2018. So, yeah, I've had some good success in Seattle. So it's good. I just, yeah, I mean, good track. I'm just happy we're back to a regular race for at least one, and then St. Louis is another Triple Crown. So, nah, I'm pumped on my riding. I just need to get good starts and sprint the first couple laps, and I should be all right. I just been being a bonehead these last couple rounds and not riding up to what I should be. So, yeah, bike's good, body's good. I just need to be better.
Yeah, super fortunate to not be at home on the couch and be able to ride. You know, I still have a cracked scapula, so it's not easy riding with, you know, a fractured bone. 2 weeks out from that, so yeah, it's just doing what I can, trying not to fall behind. We were really making a lot of progress and moving forward, and you know, kind of not I want to say consistent, but you know, we're about to pass for fourth in Daytona when we crashed. 2 weekends with top fives. I'd like to think we were right there at cracking, you know, some consistent top fives and being a top five guy. So that was really good. Super stoked we didn't have to have surgery or anything like that. So yeah, it was a tough one, man. I rode a little bit during the week, but it's tough to recreate race day, and a track like that, it definitely wasn't the easiest one to come back to, nor being a Triple Crown. We do a lot more laps as well, so yeah, it was a tough one. Yeah, no, it's good. I mean, I have to rest, you know, because I just rehab it through the week and then pretty much not destroy it, but like you do a lot of damage, and when that scapula's cracked, it bleeds out into all the shoulder and muscles and stuff. So we got to try and stop that and just get all the drainage out of it, and yeah, make it feel good again.
Yeah, track was really mangled tonight. We kind of expected it with how soft it was, even in practice. Honestly, it was a better racetrack than I thought it was going to be. Had some good riding starts, not good. Riding was better. And I was able to push and make some passes tonight and have some fight in me, which was nice. So overall, a better night for me. I think, I went 3-3-2 on the podium in Moto. Wasn't great. Obviously, I didn't win a Moto, but I was closer to those guys, and I was able to actually kind of reel them in later in the race. So, yeah, looking forward to Seattle. Hopefully no rain, and then another Triple Crown in St. Louis. Yeah, a little bit of both. I think just training during the week and fine-tuning the bike and trying to get little things better. We're pretty late in the series to be doing a lot of this testing, but better late than never, and I think just got to keep moving forward and keep progressing. Yeah, I think tonight was a good place to build off of. I think in the past I haven't had the speed to win. I think tonight I was maybe not the fastest, but I was closer, and I was able to kind of, like I said, have some fight and some grit in me tonight. So we can move on with that and actually have something to build off this week. In the past, I kind of just been a distant third. Tonight I was pretty close, so we're keep working.
Yeah, was not. The track was tough. I had a crash in first moto, so I'm kind of frustrated with that because I was feeling good. The whole first moto, I was actually pretty good through the whoops, and I tried to change the line and slow down at the end, and didn't work. I kind of crashed, and pretty happy to win the last one because I wanted after the crash to get better through the night, and we turned it around pretty good. I was riding felt good in the last one, so great start and everything. So yeah, we lost the red plate, but it doesn't really matter. We didn't lose many points. It's really tight with me and Cameron. So yeah, we are in the fight. So it's gonna be, I think, 4 or 5 races to go. So we are still there, and we're gonna fight till the end. I would say I wish to, but not really. Yeah. My goal was really to be consistent and fighting for podium and win. But I feel like the last few weeks have been really good for me. I've been riding good. I feel good on the bike. The team is doing a really good job. So I mean, everyone around me is pretty good. So yeah, I feel like now we are in it. We are back like in a few years ago, fighting for championships, and pretty excited about it. Yeah, we got a month, so it's a lot, to be honest. I would have liked to keep on racing, but I don't really know yet. I'm gonna talk a little bit to my trainer Peter and see a little bit what we're gonna do. Ride a little bit outdoor for sure, and then keep on riding Supercross.
So last year we struggled at the beginning of the year. Just new rider, new team, new motorcycle for me, and we kind of turned that around. Now we have a better base, And I think this year it's more solid, more finishes up front in a solid fashion, and I think it's going to be like that every single weekend, or it has been. And we've already won one event, and we finished on the podium quite a bit. And I think it's just going to continue down that road. And Kenny's a lot more comfortable with the team. I'm more comfortable with him, and things are just starting to link together. And I think we're in a much better spot than we were last year. So it's super exciting.